the copper-wrapped crystal touches or is embedded in the metal matrix. Inside the metal matrix is where all the magic happens. The energy flow starts in the metal matrix and is conducted up through the copper coil to the top of the pyramid. But energy being energy, it's going to go everywhere. It's not only going to go up the coil, it's going to, it radiates laterally this way, and it goes up through the pyramid that way. It goes everywhere. It radiates everywhere, 360 degrees. It doesn't just go out the pyramid. It might focus some of the energy through the pyramid, but it goes everywhere. It radiates everywhere. Think 360 degrees. Have a separate place that you can heat up, because you have to keep the resin at least at 70, 75 degrees permanently in the winter. Otherwise, you have nothing but troubles. And if you had a separate place, then I could set up a heating system and blow hot air on the stuff that I'm trying to dry. And that would do it in 3-4 hours, what takes me a day and a half or 2 days, the way I'm doing it with a 60-watt heating pad. Depending on your sensitivity, depending on your body, it will absorb that energy and use it as best as it can, or you may not even feel a difference. Some will feel a difference, but many won't feel any difference at all. But that's not to say that you're not getting a benefit. It's not a black and white issue. It is, we're dealing with energies, and while your body is bombarded by thousands of different energies, you're asking that one energy to virtually cancel out all the others that are coming at you so that Orgone can do its thing. It doesn't work that way. It's mixing with all the other thousands of energies. It gets mingled. And it's hard for people to understand that. But if you're sensitive, then yes, you can take an Orgone generator and put it next to you, and because you are sensitive, you'll be able to detect, you'll feel a difference after a while. See, the world we live in is narrowed down to our 5 senses. And our 5 senses only is a sliver of the total reality that's out there. So if our hearing is beyond that, if our sight is beyond that, we don't see it, we don't hear it, we don't feel it, we don't smell it. We imagine it doesn't exist. Well, it still exists, because we're living in this sliver of reality within our 5 senses, and we imagine there's nothing else. There's much more out there than the world in which we live in with our 5 senses. People don't understand that, or they forget about that, or they, I don't know. We have gamma, alpha, delta, all these other frequencies. We don't feel them. There's cosmic radiation going through our body and through the earth, right through the planet, out the other side. Doesn't slow down at all. It's so powerful. Cosmic radiation. Well, yeah, but if you're flying, if you're a pilot and flying all your life at 30, 35,000 feet, it's going to have an effect on you and the stewardesses. You know, it's going to have a health effect, and it's not going to be a good one. Because your body is constantly being bombarded by energies that are coming into our planet, that the air sort of dilutes and filters out, but cosmic radiation isn't filtered out. Nothing stops it. It just boom, goes right through everything. Really? Because of all the energies our bodies absorb, a lot of them are negative. So when you ground yourself, it's like you come into balance again. And it's good to go hug a tree. It will help you come into balance too, because the tree roots go down into the earth, and if you touch the rough bark or hug a tree, you're absorbing that good energy, and it goes into your body and helps you to balance itself. So people who laugh at tree huggers, they don't know what they're laughing at. They don't understand. That's a wonderful thing to do. Go hug a tree, because you're absorbing the grounding energy of the deep roots that go deep into the earth, and they're coming up, and you're taking advantage of it. Because we are one with nature. We're not separate from the tree. But we have this idea that we're better, we're smarter, we're at the top of the smart totem pole of humanity. We're not. We're just different from the tree. The tree speaks a language and sends out, trees talk to each other too, through the grounds, through energies that we can't hear or we can't see or we won't even acknowledge. But they have a language of their own. So the nicest thing you can do is go hug a tree and say, I am one with you. I love you. We are one in this together. You know why? If you have a Lemurian plug plugged in the house somewhere, when they have a heating pad or an electric blanket or something, they immediately get the benefit when they wrap it around themselves. Because the energies go into the heating pad, and it becomes a medical instrument now.